Well, I think I'm gonna do a longer video on this, but I thought I'd get something up quickly since this came in yesterday. I'm pretty excited about it, very excited about it. There's a lot of videos on the internet right now and on YouTube about the Canon R cameras, the R5 and R6, and about how the overheating is a huge problem and everything. And I think we're missing the boat here on the focus. I don't know, for me, this is the best camera I have ever owned. I've only had it for less than 24 hours here, and I can already tell it's the best camera I've ever owned. Now, I didn't have a professional camera before, but I used the heck out of it. I had a Canon 70D before this, and I rented several cameras over the last few years while I was deciding when and how to upgrade. So I got this one yesterday. I put a lot of thought into whether I wanted the R5, whether I cared about the extra megapixels on the sensor. I definitely don't care about the 8K. So I settled on the R6. Since 99% of the time or more, this is more than enough camera for me and for what I focus on. And if there is times where I feel like I need the extra megapixels, I can go rent one for a day and get those shots taken. But I don't think that's ever going to be an issue because I can print off exactly what I need with this. So, so far, no overheating. I've tested a little bit. So I don't care about that as much because I shoot 1080p most of the time, but I did test 4K 60 with it and ran 30 minutes or 29 minutes, whatever it is, and it didn't overheat at all. But again, that wasn't even a concern for me. I bought it because it's a great camera for photography, not anything for video. For me, this is a photographer's camera that happens to do video, not a video camera that happens to do photography. So that's what's important to me. Anyway, so far I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I've only had it for a few hours, but I've spent a few hours with it. And besides getting used to the professional layout of the buttons and everything compared to my crop sensor 70D, just getting new muscle memory built up, I can tell you that this thing is incredible. It's fast. Even the animal IF, I took my dog out and let her run around, and I couldn't believe how well it was tracking. It was incredible. And I've rented the Sony A7 IV R4 and the Sony A7 III and the Canon EOS R and the Nikon Z5, and I honestly, or not the Z5, it was, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I've rented all those just to make sure I'm making a good choice, and the experience with this was incredible. My biggest concern about not buying the EOS R is completely resolved with this camera. And that was, it felt slow. It just felt slow. When I talk about slow, I mean sometimes slow autofocus, but definitely slow frame rate. This thing is so fast, and by the way, quiet. Let me give you just a quick, this isn't going to be a full demo or anything like that, but I cannot believe it. I don't feel like it's come across in any of the reviews I've watched so far, but just how quiet this thing is. It's I don't know if you can tell, but it's really quiet. That's full speed, 12 frames per second mechanical right there. And it's so quiet compared to my 70D. And even obviously going to electrical shutter, it's silent, but I actually like the mechanical shutter. I like to hear it. I like to know that it's going, but I also like that I don't have to worry about banding. But it is not loud. Like, I don't feel like that. Like if I'm in a concert where my boys are performing or something, or anything where it's a little bit subdued, I don't think that's going to be too distracting. But yeah, so happy with this. I'm excited. So hopefully I'll do another video. I had one of my boys film me when we were unboxing it, so maybe I'll put that up as well as some of my thoughts after I've had it for a few days. But I thought I'd get this up so that there was a different perspective online besides video, because this is a great photographer's camera. Thank you.